Hey everyone, welcome back to Skillshetra. I'm Kushal and you're watching the 6th episode in our Hacker101 CTF walkthrough series. Today, we're diving into one of the more intriguing challenges, Cody's first blog. This one is all about uncovering hidden vulnerabilities, leveraging PHP quirks, and thinking outside the box. If you're learning web security or practicing for bug bounty hunting, you're going to love this walkthrough. So, let's get started. Hint, recap. What was the first input you saw? Knowing the platform might help. Code injection usually doesn't work. The first step in tackling this challenge was to understand the underlying technology stack. So, I used Vopalizer, a handy browser extension, to analyze what technologies the site was built on. Right away, it revealed that the server is running PHP 5.5.9 along with Nginx 1.14.0. This is a significant finding because PHP 5.5.9 is known to contain numerous security vulnerabilities, particularly around remote code execution (RCE). Armed with this information, I wanted to see if user submitted input was being interpreted by the PHP engine. To test this, I entered a simple PHP payload into the comment box. Now, it's important to understand that direct code injection like this rarely works. But the point here wasn't to get immediate execution, it was a probing test to see if there's any dynamic processing happening behind the scenes that we might be able to abuse later. After submitting the comment, we can see our first flag. Lesson learned. When starting any CTF challenge, understanding the environment is key. Tools like Vopalizer can quickly uncover important server-side details that set the stage for deeper exploitation. Next, I began scouring through the page source code and found something interesting, a commented out link. Page equals admin.auth.inc admin login. Although it's commented, it's still visible to us and possibly still accessible. Here I got the second flag. Lesson learned, PHP 5.5.9's file inclusion behavior combined with poor authorization checks can lead to direct access to restricted areas. URL manipulation can be surprisingly powerful. Now we're getting into the heart of classic PHP misconfigurations. The hint talks about include and stored user data. This led me to try manipulating the page equals parameter to include local or remote files. I tried directory traversal like etc/password, but that didn't work. Then, remembering that comments I post get stored, I thought, what if I inject PHP code into a comment and somehow get the server to include it? I posted a comment with approved it through the admin panel and then navigated to page http://localhost index. Now this may seem weird, but due to a vulnerability known as remote file inclusion (RFI), this tricks the server into fetching its own local content. And boom! I was able to view the raw source code of index.php, including the flag that was rendered through my malicious comment. What's happening here is that the vulnerable include is actually passing a URL like http://localhost/index, treating it as if it were a local file, which it is on the server. Lesson learned, file inclusion is powerful and dangerous. This challenge showed how storing malicious PHP in a comment, then using file inclusion to reflect it back reveals sensitive server-side logic. I have also included a Python script to solve the challenge in description. That wraps up this walkthrough for Cody's first blog in the Hacker101 CTF. We uncovered 3 flags using techniques like RCE testing, URL manipulation, and file inclusion exploits, all built on the back of an outdated and vulnerable PHP setup. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment with your thoughts or questions, and subscribe to Skillshetra for more hands-on security content. I'm Kushal, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious and stay safe.